Have you ever used nitrates before? By itself, in a supplement? I have something for you. This is nitric oxide by Transparent Labs. This is a pill-based nitrate formula with antioxidants. This is basically something you'll take to work, or you'll take wherever you go. Oh, I want to get a pump on, get swole. Take a bunch, you get your swole on. It's kind of how it works. And this is an offering from Transparent Labs. Transparent Labs, as you know, I love them. Everyone that uses them, they love them because one of the reasons is that they use clean formulas. They use ingredients that are mostly natural. We're talking no artificial sweeteners, no artificial coloring, so you won't have stained teeth and you won't look like a stem junkie looking for some pre-workout. Then they have some of the best formulas and they offer a lot. But this is a different offering. This is a pill-based nitric oxide formula with nitrates only and antioxidants. This is one of the only few pill-based formulas that I've seen with nitrates and absolutely nothing else. This means that it's easily stackable. So if you're taking a pre-workout without nitrates, then you can easily stack this with your pre-workout because this doesn't have citrulline and it doesn't have ingredients that a pre-workout, like your average pre-workout, would have. So first we're gonna go over the label as usual, and then we'll talk about my review and my experience with this product. So first things first, the pricing. It's $44 per 30 servings. This is 30 servings, 4 capsule bottle. It's a little bit cheaper than their pump formula, which I recommend over this because the pump formula you just get more, and with this you get your pills, but you get less ingredients, but you get more nitrates. So it's an option. I mean, this is, you can it can be argued that this could be a little bit more effective than their pump formula, even though that has more ingredients. But this is mostly nitrates, and nitrates are awesome. They hit nitric oxide from a different pathway than regular nitric oxide boosters like citrulline and agmatine. Yeah, it attacks nitric oxide from a different angle. So first, the label. Vitamin C in here, 200 milligrams. That's not too much, but it's just enough. Like, you're just gonna get your vitamin C. Vitamin C is important because it can help with nitrate tolerance. It can make sure you can make the most out of your nitrates. Then we have Arginine Nitrate. No one likes arginine, but the Arginine Nitrate, that's where it hits the spot. Arginine Nitrate is dosed at 1.25 grams. You're getting a gram 0.25, which is okay because the next ingredient is also a nitrate-based ingredient, and that's Arginine Nitrate, and that's dosed at 1 gram. So you're getting 2.25 grams of milligrams of nitrates, and that's pretty good because nitrates have a lot of benefits. Not only can it improve nitric oxide levels through a different pathway, through the nitrate pathway, but it can also improve recovery, improve oxygen uptake. What else? It has a lot of benefits. It can also improve endurance. Nitrates just have a different angle than citrulline and agmatine because nitrates really help with performance, really help with recovery, and it'll just help you feel refreshed in between those sets because you can breathe easier and your blood is just taking up more oxygen and your muscles are getting the blood and oxygen and nutrients it needs. So nitrates really help open up the blood vessels, increases vasodilation. There's just a boatload of benefits with nitrates. So I recommend it even if you're taking something with citrulline. This could be a good combination to combine with your pre-workouts because of that. The next two ingredients are interesting because they are both antioxidants. So the first one is Citria, 250 milligrams. This is also in their pump formula, which you can check out my review for up here somewhere. Then there's pine bark extract. So both of these ingredients are antioxidants, and both of them are really powerful antioxidants, and they work in different ways. But most of all, they just help reduce free radicals that's flowing around your body. And with nitrates and nitric oxide boosters, that can actually increase naturally. So you want some antioxidants in there. So not only are you getting vitamin C, but you're getting 2 powerful antioxidants. And you can read up on these ingredients on my website, fitfrick.com. But all in all, there's also estrogen to help you absorb all the ingredients in here. Estrogen is like bioprint. It can help absorb the ingredients that it's taken with. So as you're making the most out of the ingredients in here. And I think it's a must when you're taking nitric oxide boosters because you're just going to absorb more of the ingredients and everything just becomes more bioavailable. So that was the label, pure and simple, right? There's only like 5 ingredients in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 if you include vitamin C, but it's a really simple, straightforward formula with nitrates and antioxidants, and it's a super effective formula. Let me get down into my review. So there's 4 capsules per serving. I take 4 all the time max when I want to take this, and I combine it with a pre-workout. And sometimes I don't have a pre-workout that has good nitric oxide boosters, but when I combine this with it, I can really feel a difference, because when I'm resting in between sets, I can just breathe easier. My oxygen uptake just feels like it's increased, and it feels like my pathways are just wider open. Even if I'm taking some really strong stimulants that can cause vasoconstriction, which is a natural cause when you're taking a lot of stimulants. So nitrates really help because it's really performance enhancing type of ingredient that can increase your ability to recover, not only in between sets, but the day after as well. You will just feel more refreshed. So when you have better blood flow, especially when I'm taking this, I have better blood flow, and I just feel like my muscles aren't as sore the next day. I think this is actually more effective than BCAAs. BCAAs are also supposed to help reduce soreness, but I think nitrates are a better option, especially if you're working really hard in the gym. And if you're working out like me and you get dizzy in between sets and you're taking nitrates, that can help reduce that. So sometimes I do feel dizzy in between sets, and that's mostly because I'm working so hard and I'm taking a lot of stimulants. But when I take this, I find that dizziness lasts a lot shorter. Like, it may last for a second or two, but it's not extended to the point where I need to take a 10-second breather, 10-second rest. But with nitric oxide, this really helps reduce those symptoms. And it's a natural cause for me because sometimes I'm taking like 600 milligrams of caffeine, Hooligan, Appointed Nutrition, you know, they go hard. So yeah, nitric oxide. And the pumps, oh, I didn't even get to the pumps. I'm just talking about the benefits. The pumps are really good. They're not going to be as good as like Glycer Pump, because I like Glycer Pump when there's like water retention increase, and you can really feel the difference when you're using something that has all the nitric oxide boosters. But with just nitrates, I feel the pump, like my muscles are hard and they're big and they're full, but it doesn't last like until the next day. It lasts for a few hours, and maybe throughout the day I'll look more defined and more pumped, but I don't find it as effective as something like Pump Serum or even Transparent Labs Pump, their powder-based nitric oxide booster. But I do feel like I can recover and perform better, especially when I'm doing compound sets like deadlifts, bench press, squats, all in one workout. I'm taking those rest periods in between those sets, and I just feel like I can recover quicker, I can breathe easier, and the oxygen I'm breathing is actually being used. So I'm taking a lot more oxygen, I'm taking a lot more oxygen, but it's more efficiently used. That's what it feels like in the gym. So honestly, I would recommend this, but you have to keep in mind you're paying for convenience, and you're paying because it's nitrate-based, and nitrates are expensive. But it's nearly the same price as their powder-based pump formula, as well as Pump Serum by Huge Supplements. So it's hard to say that this is better than those powder-based, because it depends on the use case. Like, this is really stackable with pre-workouts, and Pump Serum and Pump Formula, even by Transparent Labs, they are both not really stackable. This is like designed to be stacked because all it has is the nitrates and the antioxidants. Most pre-workouts will not have nitrates. Like, very few pre-workouts will have nitrates. So that's the thing with this. I find it really stackable, especially when I'm taking a pre-workout. Most pre-workouts will already have citrulline. It'll already have those nitric oxide boosters like agmatine. So when I'm stacking this with it, it's really stackable. It's really friendly to stack with. But it comes at a premium price. But you can use my discount code FITFRIC, which will bring the price down. And so all in all, I do recommend this. But again, it depends on the use case, if you have the budget, if you really want nitrates in your workout. And I find it really useful, especially because it has 2 powerful antioxidants, which are really underrated. Because you need those antioxidants to make the most out of nitrates, and it actually improves nitric oxide levels in different ways. So really interesting formula, really simple and straightforward, but effective and easily stackable. So I recommend it highly. If you want to check out the best pump pre-workouts and supplements, check out the links in the description or up here. I'll link them all. And thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this. All right, Have some good pumps, bros.